Thank you, Kate and Shawn. And Vegas knows how to put on a show, and so does Manny Pacquiao. A terrific performance, as we mentioned. Deontay Wilder, heavyweight champ, and Ray Boom Boom Mancini Hall of Famer Chris Myers. Thanks again for tuning in. Well, this was an outstanding fight, and you think of Tom Brady winning a Super Bowl at 40+ with the Patriots, Tiger Woods, Masters 40+. He's victorious, and another title recognized now as the oldest heavyweight, or excuse me, the oldest welterweight to win was Manny Pacquiao.
I mean, that was amazing. It was amazing to see. He definitely proved me wrong. And watching Manny tonight allowed me to appreciate the sport even more. And like I said, age ain't nothing but a number, baby. And he made 40 look real good.
Chris, I'm amazed that I get it with the football, but you're going to compare golf to boxing. Now I have a little bit of problem with that. Look,
I'm just talking about guys who are defying age.
Yeah, but you could be 80-year-old and still be playing golf. You ain't going to be, what I'm saying? This is unbelievable.
Well, to take out a 30-year-old who's undefeated.
And this is an individual sport. What he did was better than both of those things. What he did was incredible. It's far beyond that. For a 40-year-old man to be in the ring and to do what he did and how he did it, unbelievable.
And how he set the tone right away. And the knockdown, he knocks down Thurman in the opening round. That was only the second time in Thurman's career that he went down. And Thurman got up and fought a good fight afterwards. But it was Pacquiao who set the tone right away.
Absolutely. And I think, I don't want to say it took his heart away, but his heart sank at that moment.
Fair enough.
Because he never came back and showed, he came in the middle rounds, but he never looked like he was going to take over. He never looked like he was going to bully Manny around. He never looked like he was a winner. And
when he did land something on Manny, Pacquiao seemed unaffected and would counter, and he looked just as strong. I think Pacquiao looked stronger in the end, and he was 10 years older.
Well said, Chris. Manny, he had the momentum so high, like you said, from the start, first round, and to the end. The momentum was so high, it didn't matter what Keith Thurman was going to throw him at that point in time, because he was in the zone, man.
Let me just say, I'm a fan of Keith Thurman, and I admire the fact that his second fight, 2 years, he took on this fight. He's got more heart, more desire, more guts, confidence, as big as this building.
Yeah.
But it's not the smartest thing to have 2 fights in 2 years, and this is the guy who's come back to fight.
Well, I asked you that at the layoff for the amount of fights to take on a guy like Pacquiao, who brings it in every second of every round. And meanwhile, Pacquiao very active for a 40-year-old fighter. Now, there was some thought, the right-hand power punch of Thurman, that maybe since the injuries, and even Freddie Roach, the trainer for Pacquiao, told us that he thought maybe that since that injury there wasn't the same kind of power in that right hand. They did not fear a knockout punch, at least Pacquiao didn't, from Keith Thurman.
Exactly. You can see that in the fight as well. With the injury, I don't know too much about it or how well it had healed, but from me looking in at the fight, his confidence was just down too low. Making too many mistakes.
Yep.
Amen. And that, like he said at the end, blessings bring lessons.
That's right.
So more lessons, more blessings.
Okay, so we keep talking about how Manny Pacquiao is defying age, and how does he? Well, he talked about still being determined. The guy also has a full-time job as a senator in the Philippines. Might run for president one day of the Philippines. But I think his desire, and people are motivated by different things. But when we heard Keith Thurman talking about, I'm going to send him into retirement, or he's too old, and Manny's not going anywhere. He's going to fight in 2020. He wants to keep fighting. He loves it, and he also, I think, having Freddie Roach back, they had the brief separation, the breakup. They're happily married. They're on their second honeymoon. They're on a roll, and Freddie in his corner made sure that Manny stayed focused on this fight and not the other responsibilities, at least for this amount of time.
Yeah, no, they're together. Look, he looked great. That's the team. That's a Hall of Fame combination, and the fact that Manny performed at this level is unreal. It's mind-boggling. His hand speed is still there. His boxing ability, his footwork. It's almost amazing that you're still here you know what I'm saying, Chris. You're doing a great job at your age. Manny's great at what he does.
I'll do the age jokes. You do the analysis. But let's show that Deontay's reaction. And you're used to knocking people out.
Yes.
This was the watching the first round knockdown when Manny delivered it on Keith Thurman here. And I think Thurman was really stunned by this. He bounced up and he was like, wow, did I just go down?
Thank you for watching. Well, if you enjoyed that clip, make sure you click somewhere around here and subscribe. From fight highlights to exclusive interviews, we have got everything you need as a boxing fan right here on PBC on Fox.